preschool friends. I hope everyone's good today. Today we are going to do some work with our cubes and our bears. So if you want to get your cubes and your bears, you can do some work with Miss Hill. So if you need to, you can pause your video and get your cubes and your bears and then come back and we'll do some work together. Okay. We are going to use some position words to tell where the bears are. So I'm going to start with putting my bear on top of the cube. Put him on top of the cube. I could put a bear on top of the tall cubes. I could put a bear, oops, it fell off. I could put a bear on top of the small cube. So the bear is on top of the cube, encima, on top. Did you put your bears on top of the cubes? You can put a bear on top. You can't really see that cube. I can put a bear on top. I can put a bear on top. Put the bears on top of the cubes. Now, we're going to put the bears under the cube. And that might be kind of tricky. We could put I don't know if the cube will stay on top of the bear. It doesn't really do that. But if we take kind of maybe some tall stacks of cubes and we could put a top on top of it so it makes kind of an arch, we can put the bear under the cubes. He's under. So, the bear is under the cube. Let's see if I can figure out another way. Can you figure out some ways to make the bears go under the cube? So you could hold it. You could just hold it on top and the bear is under. Or, let's see if I can make another small kind of stack that we can put the bear under. So I can put him right there under the cubes. He's under. Okay, now let's try and put the bears in front of the cube. So if these are my cubes, I'm going to put the bear in front. It's kind of hard to see the yellow bear in front of the yellow cubes. I can take the cubes, I'm going to put the bear in front. You can put the bear in front of the cubes. I can put the bear in front of the cubes. This one might be hard to see because it's red too. The bear's in front. The bears are in front. The one today. In front. Okay, now let's try and put the bears behind the cube. So if I move the bear and it's behind the cube, it's hiding behind there. It's kind of hard to see. You can maybe see just a little bit of it. He's behind. You can see just a little bit of his arm. He's behind the cube. I'm going to take it and move it from in front to behind. The bear is behind the cubes. Okay, let's move the green one. He's going to go behind. He's hiding behind the cubes. We'll move the yellow one. Now he's behind the cubes. The bear is behind the cube. If I move the cube, you can see the bear. He's hiding behind it. Yep, the bear is behind the cube. Detrás de, the bear is behind the cubes. Alright, now we are going to put the bear next to the cubes. So if I have my cubes, I'm going to put the bear next to or beside the cube. So it's just right next to it or beside it. I can take the cube and I can put a bear next to it or beside it. I could also put it on this side is also next to. The bear is next to or beside the cube. Put one over here. Let's see. The bear is next to or beside the cube. It's on the side. And the bear is next to, oh, we can't see that one. He's kind of hiding. Let's see if I can move him up here a little bit. Or can I put him where you can see him? Next to, oopsie, that one fell over. So the bears are next to or beside the cubes. Al lado de. The bear is next to or beside the cube. All right, now let's see where we're going to put the bears. Let's see, I'm going to take 2 stacks of cubes. So I have 2 towers of cubes. And now I'm going to put the bear between the cubes, or in the middle, between. So here's a cube and here's the cube. The space between is right in the middle, or in between the 2 stacks of cubes. So the green bear is between the yellow cubes. So if I take my red cubes and I put red cubes and red cubes, I'm going to put a blue bear in between, or in the middle of the red cubes. Between. Can you put your bear between the cubes? Good job, friends. Entre. The bear is between the cubes. Good job. You did a great job today, friends, working with your bears and your cubes. So when you're playing today, you could play with your cubes and your bears. See what you can build and where you can put your bears, and see if you can use some of your descriptive words to tell where the bears are. Are they in front of, behind, on top of, under, next to, or in between your cubes? See if you can use some of those words today. Have fun playing with your bears and your cubes. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.